It is truly the most powerful technology I've ever seen. And it's only, by the way, what we're experiencing right now is only going to get better. I think it's essential that young people and, frankly, older people learn to use it, understand its strengths, understand where it can be improved. By the way, every time you use AI, it'll be the worst that it will ever be again. And I think it is a really, really powerful tool. Last night, I spent 2 hours on it, working through various things about how to change up my portfolio and rethink things. It did all the technical analysis for me on many different positions I had. It was extraordinary, actually. And every one of these things, you can always ask: Are you hallucinating? Check your answers. How do you know? Check your math, and it will do all of these things for you. It is truly the most powerful technology I've ever seen, and it's only, by the way, what we're experiencing right now is only going to get better. That's not even talking about protein folding, curing cancer, curing Alzheimer's, improving longevity, solving energy grid problems, accelerating our access to energy, reducing the cost of lots and lots of things that currently are prohibitive for people's access. So in the meantime, I think what you said, Joe, is exactly right, which is listeners should start by embracing the technology and learning how to adapt to it and change it and use it.
Because if you were a wagon driver, right, when the automobile came around, I think any wagon driver who was looking toward the future would have learned how to leverage the automobile, how to drive the automobile. So it would save their job. They can migrate into a new field because of this new technology. So I think anybody that's
So,
working
Joe,
in
the
information,
challenge here is we're not sure whether we're the wagon driver or the horse.
right? That's
That's the question. I mean, if you're, I'm hopeful. I'm going to keep both fingers crossed that we're wagon drivers, and I'm very hopeful that we're not the horse.
mhm. In the event that we are the horse, what does that mean for the economy broadly, right? You know, if it does replace jobs and not create new ones in their stead, and that paradox doesn't come into play, then what does the world look like, and how can we solve for those problems?
I think you're going to be saying the train is only going to accelerate. There will be a period where, as employment begins to fall, interestingly, although nominal GDP soars, productivity accelerates and wages begin to fall very rapidly, which is a strange thing, right? Having productivity soar and wages fall. But I think you're going to see the money printer go burr, and not in a little way. I think you're going to see an immediate move, and you're going to see, and by the way, they're going to have to, because the political regime will respond as unemployment begins to tick up. When we start getting into the sixes, the sevens, and by the way, I think we could get there over time. By the way, without potentially a recession, we're talking 6 to 7% just from multi-year secular displacement. I think the political regime will respond, and what they will do is they will provide more of a thicker and deeper social safety net.